Today we're going to read about who was Albert Einstein from page 89 to page 93. Now let's get started. After World War II, Albert spent time and energy trying to limit the development of atomic weapons. I do not know how the Third World War will be fought, he warned, but I do know how the first will, with sticks and stones. What he meant was that after a Third World War with atomic bombs, the modern world would be destroyed and humans would have to go back to living their cavemen. We scientists, Albert said, must consider it our solemn duty to do all in our power in preventing these weapons from being used. Even today, some people blame Einstein for the atom bomb because he discovered the relationship between mass and energy. But can anyone blame Isaac Newton, who first explained the laws of gravity for every plane that crashes to the ground? In 1940, at age 61, Albert became a citizen of the United States. For the rest of his life, he remained in Princeton, New Jersey, and worked on something called the Unified Field Theory. But surprisingly, Albert never produced a finished theory. In many ways, Albert's life had come full circle. Toward the end of his life, he wrote, "I am generally regarded as a sort of petrified object, rendered deaf and blind by the ears. He loved to take walks just as he always had. And although Albert never drove a car, he loved to sail. He would take out of a one-engine boat, aim it at other boats, and then at the last moment swerve aside. In Princeton, he was a familiar sight, walking back and forth between his home and office, often chatting with neighbors. He spoke English with an accent I think I will a little study. She is a very good theory. He said, his shaggy hair, now white, grew even wilder, and he often went without socks, belts, or suspenders. Once some boys asked Albert why he never wore socks. With a sly smile, he answered that he was now old enough that if he didn't want to, he didn't have to. On his walk, Albert was known to stop and help a child fix a bicycle. And when a young girl came to his house asking for help with her math homework, Albert not only did just that, but shared his lunch of a can of baked beans with her. As for his own children, Albert rarely saw his sons. Hans Albert had failed Nazi Germany and later moved to California. Edward and Maliva remained safe in Switzerland, where Maliva died in 1948. Albert's sister and best friend Maya came to live with him in Princeton. As a child, Albert had a horrible temper that once led him to hit Maya in the head. In these later years, she smiled and said, "To be the sister of a thinker, you must have a very thick skull." So today we read about who was Albert Einstein, and next time we'll continue it. Bye!